Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O. I do some Ubering and a little bit of YouTube. Hey, I'm getting some bad news from other drivers on the channel here that are out there about the gas prices. Guys, gas prices are not coming down. It's not going to happen anytime soon for sure. Now, I'm also getting comments from people out there that are telling me what they've done and what they're doing. I'm going to read a comment or two here to you today and tell you what I think's going on and what you might want to finally try. All right, here we go. Let me read this first comment. I got a comment from this gentleman the other day. I think I mentioned his first name in a video. I didn't mention his whole handle. I'm going to mention his whole handle today. The handle here, and he's explaining what is going on in his area of upstate New York. And then he also gets into some good news. So hang on here. If you're new here, I get a lot of comments. And some of the comments I get are from people I understand and I see are not watching the whole video, because sometimes I answer the comments in the video. So if you're new here, you may want to hang on and let's get through the video here and see if I can answer the questions that may pop up in your head. All right. Daddy-O is an Uber rental driver. I do an electric. All right. Let's get that up front first. So here we go. This is from John Brookman, 1886. And this was yesterday on a video I did the day before, I believe. Here we go. Hi, Daddy-O. I have some more bad news for you from upstate New York. There are 4 more Uber drivers that had driven for years that have called it quits. All of the drivers had indicated that they had started to fall behind on their bills and were not making anything. All right. Uber Eats trips pay $2. Don't do Uber Eats. Unless your vehicle that you're driving, that's what it can do. I understand you have to make money. Go do your Uber Eats. Understand this. You're not going to make the extras. On this channel, I talk a lot about making extras, making more money on top of the fare. All right. So that's what the next part of this gentleman's comment was about. Let's go into the last little bit there. Uber Eats pays $2 and the Uber trips pay $3, $4, and $5. The good news. The good news is that after I watched your videos, I have started to get a lot more tips. That's the extras I always talk about. I can teach you how to make the tips, the extras, if you listen. All right. Some days I have made as much in tips as I did in Uber's low wages. With gasoline at $4 a gallon, the tips sure help out with the gas. So this person, John, is still driving a gas vehicle, but he's learned that by incorporating my tip strategies that I've tried to show on here, he's covering up for the extra he's having to pay in gas. Some days he's making more. I've had this happen a lot. Make more money in tips than you did in the fares for the day. I have that happen quite a lot. All right. I do good in tips. And I've tried to tell people on this channel how to make the extras. You're not, when you're Uber driver, if you're just an Uber driver that's out here just making the fare, all right, especially with gas prices the way they are now, you're hurting. If that's all you're doing every day, you're not making no tips, you're going to be hurting, and you're going to be some like these other drivers up in upstate New York. You're going to say, I'm done with this. I can't do this. I'm not paying my bills. All right. There are strategies and ways to work the people. All right. You're working the people. They get in your vehicle. It's showtime. I've mentioned that so many times. I want people getting out of the vehicle feeling like they want my email address. They want to know my Facebook. They want to know how to get in touch with me. That's how I want people getting out of the vehicle when they leave my vehicle. That in turn gives me my 5-star that I've had for freaking ever. All right. That also gives me tips. All right. You just have to play certain little strategy games and understand that a lot of people, some Uber drivers, they get up and they go to work. I've been in this rat hole before. You get up, you go to work, you get in your vehicle and you go out and you go drive it. You click on your button up here, Uber sends you on a run. You go pick up the people, all right, and you're driving over to wherever they're going. They've gotten in, they get out. That's it. If that's the way you're doing your Ubering, you're losing money. You're missing money. There's money to be made, all right? When they get in your vehicle, and I've talked about this so many times, let's go over it real quick. There are just certain little things you need to do, all right? To make up for this gas that you're having to pay high dollars for, let's do some strategies here. When they get in your vehicle, in your clean vehicle, I do an Uber rental. I am in an electric right now. I am so happy I'm in the electric, all right? I'm making more money working my strategies in the electric than I did when I had the gas, and I was doing okay in the gas. But by stepping into the electric, it's taking it to a whole new level, all right? And I'm not the only person. I got comment after comment from people on here talking about that they've gotten into the electric and they are making more money. And when you incorporate my little tip strategies, your tips some days are going to definitely be more than what you make it on Uber. All right, it works. Okay. First thing you want to do when you get a rental vehicle, it's going to be clean. Keep it clean. Keep your vehicle clean. I pay for a service. I wash my vehicle twice a day. When I first come out about mid-morning, I swing in, I wash it. In the afternoon, evening before it's dinner time, and I'm going to start picking up people, running them out to dinner, I run it back through and I wash it again. I live at the beach. Get a lot of salt air settling on the vehicle during the daytime. So I wash it twice a day. All right. I pay $37 a month. And I can go to any of these places that is associated with their car wash people and wash my vehicle. I can pull in, wash, and go. All right. So that you want to keep a clean vehicle, in other words. Next thing you want to do, as soon as they get in your vehicle, what are you going to do? You're going to greet them. You're going to tell them hello. Hi, how you doing today? How's your day going so far? Start a conversation. That breaks the ice. You want people to feel comfortable that you're a nice person, you're a friendly person. They feel free that they can talk to you and just talk to them. For that 5 minutes, that 10 minutes, that little bit of period of time you got them in the vehicle, keep them involved in a conversation if you can, about the weather, about sports, about anything. Keep them involved with you, okay? There goes your 5-star. If they're getting out of the vehicle thinking that you were a friendly person, you give them a ride that they haven't had before in an Uber, you want to give it to them. Give them the extras. Make them feel like they're something special. I don't care if I'm picking up at Walmart or if I'm picking up at one of the high-end restaurants or hotels or resorts. I'm giving them the same treatment. It's cookie cutter every time. All right? Let it become a habit. Talk to your people. The car is clean. The car is smelling good. All right? And I've told you how to do that before. Now, they've allowed me now to put a link on this channel. I use the honey. I'll bring it up here. I keep 2 of these in my vehicle at all times that I can grab a hold of. And it's the honey. It's the Febreze. Come off of there. It's the honey hula berry Febreze. All right. It's the bathroom. Come off of there. Damn it. Right there. That, it just smells good when I do that right there. And every time before I pull up and pick anybody up, I hold it right up here in front of the air conditioned vent for the last little bit. Let it spray around in the car a little bit. Get that stirred up in the air a little bit. Honey, huckleberry, Febreze. And I also, on my door, keep a can of it. All right? So if you can't grab this fast enough and get it up there, or you're changing passengers in and out, someone's getting out, someone's fixing to get in, you ain't got time to do that, you reach down here on the door and you go, shh, shh. That's all you do. You keep your car smelling good. You're playing some decent music, not no rap, not no rock, something even keel that relaxes people. You want them to get in and feel comfortable. This is an environment you're creating. I've gone over this so many times in videos, and I see that some people are commenting to the fact that they're doing it and it's working. All right, they're making more in tips. That's what, if I can motivate anybody to get out here and make the extras, don't just settle in for the little $3, $4, $5 run. I want to make a $5 tip on the end of that, a $3 tip even, a $10 tip, a $20 tip. I get those kind of tips because when people get out of my vehicle, they think they've just made a friend. All right, we had a good ride. We smiled. We laughed a little bit. If I can give them the laugh, you see that what you got to do. It's showtime. That's the bottom line with this video. If I can create anything to help people, is to create that showtime moment for people. Give them a ride in Uber that they have not rode in before, an experience that they haven't experienced. You're gonna make your tips. You're gonna make your 5-star. That's for damn sure. I promise you that. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go with that. Daddy-O out for the day, but pay attention to what I'm saying. Gas prices are not coming down. Go rent you a rental, get you an electric if you can, and go make some damn money, because it's out here. I don't care. The economy, people are still going to be moving around. All right, you need to be the guy, the girl that is ahead of the game. All right, if you listen to me, I can get you ahead of the game. All right. Anyway, Daddy-O out. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.